Hi everybody, and welcome back to another line method workout. My name is Eva and I am really excited to take you guys through today's 40-minute full body strength workout. So before I dive into the breakdown, I would like to say just right up front that today's workout is going to be a little different in that I'm not going to be giving tons of cues. So that being said, if you guys have some music that you want to pop on in the background, now would be a good time to go ahead and get that set up because we're going to be doing some longer form flows, just aren't going to require a lot of cues behind them. But with that being said, now would be a good time to grab some tunes if you want a little bit of background noise. I'm going to be using two different sets of dumbbells for today's workout. One of them is 3 pounds, one of them is 5 pounds. You guys are more than welcome to use one set if you've got one that you think is really consistent. I know myself, I tend to like using slightly lighter weights for certain movements, slightly heavier weights for some other movements. So you guys kind of feel it out. If you have multiple sets, maybe keep them all close by, and then you can interchange weights as you need to. So like I mentioned, today's workout, 40 minutes of full body strength, slightly longer flow. You guys are gonna follow along me as I kind of take you through the entire class. But we're gonna start, since it is precisely the time, we're gonna start with a little bit of a body weight warm-up flow just to get your joints moving, just to get your blood flowing, and then we'll bring out the dumbbells. So with that being said, let's start with some big inhales and exhales. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring them down. And again, big inhale. And exhale. Let's go 3 more. Exhale, we're gonna go last 2. Open up the lungs. 1 more. Bring them up. Bring them down, and let's go ahead. You guys can face whichever direction you'd like. We're gonna tuck our chin, roll down towards the floor, bend your knees as needed, roll yourself right back up again, and bring your high knees up. 1, 2. And then you're gonna tuck the chin. Roll yourself down to the floor. Try not to touch your legs. Roll yourself back up. We're gonna go 1, 2. So just a little bit of motion here, getting the hips going, getting the legs to open up. If any of you guys have been sitting all morning or all day, this is a good way to just get things to liven up a little bit before we dive into some strength work. We're gonna go for 1 more round after this one. We lift, and then let's get ready, dive down. And roll yourself back up again, and we lift. And now we're gonna do the opposite side movement. Reach the arms forward. You're gonna kick your heels high as you pull the arms back. This is one of those ones that I just love to do to wake up the backs of the legs a little bit. Doesn't have to be super fast. We're just warming up with some dynamic movement. But make sure you are breathing. That's going to be one of the big focuses for today. It's also the reason that sometimes with workouts, I just like to not have music in the background. I like to hear myself breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet center underneath you. Little bend in the knee as you open the arms wide. Back up to standing. And again, so kind of combining this little half squat with a little wide arm. No need to bring the arms higher than the shoulders. Keeping your feet grounded. Let your hips sink backward. Hopefully you guys are getting a little warmer. Let's go 4 more. And 3. Let's go 2. And we'll go 1 more, hold it down, pulse the hips. Keep the arms wide and pulse the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the hips down, stay there, pulse the arms, pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep the core in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand up tall. Roll the shoulders back a couple times. Roll them forward a couple times. Alrighty, everybody. So now it's time to grab the dumbbells. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer. I'm gonna start with my lighter set because we're gonna be going into an upper body arm flow. Very kind of simple, basic movements to start the day. Going for about 10 to 12 reps, so you guys can just follow along this flow with me. We're gonna start opening the arms straight out to T, bring them right back down. So we inhale, lift, exhale, lower, or really whatever breath pattern works for you. As long as you're breathing, I'm happy. And keep moving, strong arms, up and down. We'll go 4 and 3, and then we're just gonna go straight forward, 2, last 1, let's bring them down, palms face the back as we go forward and down, forward and down. So just some really nice simple movements to start the day. Your shoulder muscles are nice and small, so that's why I like to start with a slightly lighter weight, especially as we're still getting warmed up. Let's go 4 and 3, last 2, last 1, bring the arms down, flip the palms facing forward, straight arms reach, and down. And again, palms up and down. Keep your shoulders open. And again. Speed is not the goal here, guys. Lots of good posture and really feeling those shoulders work. That's the goal. Let's go 2 more. 1 more. Bring them down, pause, and now we're gonna go just nice and easy bicep curls. Curl the arms up and down. All the while you're breathing, you're engaging the core to keep your spine nice and long. We're gonna go 4 and 3, 2, and 1, and now flip the palms to face inward. Arms come right up to the shoulders, elbows point straight forward. We're gonna push up and down, push and down. And as you cycle through this, feel your abdominals pulling inward. Lots of breath. Stay with me now. 4, 3, 2, last 1, bring the arms down for a reset because we're gonna do a slightly different variation. Elbows come wide to the side, we push up and down, up and down. Keep your shoulders out of your ears for these last 4, 3, 2, last 1, bring the arms down. Go ahead, roll the shoulders out. Beautiful job, guys. So as promised, doing slightly longer flows here without much pause. But now we're gonna add in a little bit of a lower body to a very similar upper body series. So you guys are gonna step over to one side of your mat because what we're gonna do is open the arms back out to T, take a step out with the inside foot, come center, step, and center, and switch sides. Center, step, and center, and again, step, center. If you'd like to make this more challenging, come squat, center, squat, center. So now we add a leg component, makes it a little heavier. Good, keep it up. We've got 1 round each. Go into the right, and now we come back and go into the left. Come center, beautiful job, guys. Come back center mat, feet right underneath the hips. We're gonna go into a very similar series. As you sit your bum back to a narrow squat, reach the arms forward and stand up tall. And again, reach forward, stand up tall. So a lot of similar elements to the series. Reach forward, stand up tall. Make sure your feet stay grounded. Let's go for 3, last 2, and 1. Bring it up to standing. All right, now we add on a little bit, going back into that bicep curl. You guys are gonna press up onto your toes, curl it up. Lower the heels down, bring it down. And up, and down. So here we get a little bit of a balance element too. If it's too much here, just do the bicep curl, or maybe just do the calf raise. Bring it down. Let's go 4 and 3. Let's go 2. Get ready for a little build. Hold it up on your toes. 1. Hold the bicep curl. Sit your hips back. Keep the heels up as you stand. Sit your hips back and stand. Careful not to let your shoulders ride up around your ears. Back and stand. If you need to, just drop your heels. That's how we make it easier. Oh, let's go 4, 3, 2, hold it down, last one, hold it, pulse your hips, pulse, pulse, you can do it guys, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand up tall, lower the heels and take a breath. Beautiful, beautiful job guys. All right, I am gonna swap out my 3s for my 5, so I'm using 10 pounds now because we're going to go into some slightly more lower body centric movements. Those tend to be my stronger moves, so I'm gonna pick up something a little heavier. Nice and simple here guys. Toes point slightly outward, feet just a little bit wider than the hips. Elbows are high, so the weights are nice and heavy on the shoulders. Sit your butt back and tall. Down and up. Nice simple movement here. Inhale, exhale. We're gonna go 4 and then we're adding on 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, just the right arm presses up. Bring it down, sit, stand. Just the left arm, down, squat, stand. And again, up. Make sure we're breathing here, guys. Whatever pace works best for you. We're on last 4. Last 3. Little build here. 2. All right. Last 1. Bring it down into your squat. Pulse. Stand up. Double arm. Down. Squat. Pulse. Stand. Up. Squat. Pulse. Stand. Bring them up. Squat. Pulse. We're gonna go for 5 more. Up, down. Keep going with me, guys. Hopefully your heart rate's up a little bit here. Push. And again, I think we're on our last one. I lost track. Down and push it up. Beautiful, beautiful job, guys. Go ahead, shake the arms out, shake the legs out. Let's catch our breath for just a moment. Alrighty. We're gonna come into a little bit of single leg work. So I'm gonna ditch one of my dumbbells and just work off of 1-5, because that's a situation that feels best for me. You guys are more than welcome to keep both or switch back to your lighter set. But we're gonna go into some lateral lunge work, which means you guys are gonna take a big step out with one leg. You're gonna reach the arm forward as you bend back into that leg, push it up through center, and we're gonna repeat on the same side. Down and back, up and forward. And we're gonna go for about 10. Now, if this does not feel like a good move for you, your alternative is to just start from the wide position and push through a wide center. So that way you don't have to make it a dynamic little jump. Keep going. 3, 2, we have a little build coming up. Hold it 1, hold it, pull in, press, in, press, keep your shoulders down, press. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go 1, push up through center, bring the arms down. Beautiful job, guys. We set up for the opposite side. So I'm gonna move to the other end of my mat. Take a big breath, shoulders down, step it out, and up. Make sure you're landing that whole foot, hips stay even. Let's go 4 and 3, 2, hold it, pull in, press, in, press, dip your core in, press, you've got it. 4, 3, 2, 1, push it up. Go ahead, take a moment. Beautiful job, guys. Alrighty, coming on down, perfect timing, coming on down to the ground. Tell you what, we'll ditch the dumbbells. We'll do this with a little bit of ceremony. Walk over to one end of your mat. Take a big inhale, reach up. Dive it down and forward. Bend your knees as needed. Walk your hands out to a high plank. Hold your high plank just for the moment. Now you can always opt to drop your knees, whatever feels better for you. Shoulders pull down away from the ears. Core is zipping away from your waistband. Hold your plank, guys, you've got it. For 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the knees and sit back. Beautiful, beautiful job, guys. All right, so we're gonna grab our slightly heavier set again, or at least I'm going to. You guys figure out what you wanna use. And we're gonna do some rows, adding on a little leg extension. So I'll tell you what, just for the sake of keeping it simple, left hand has got your dumbbell. You're in a really strong all fours position, and we're just gonna row back left, bring it down to the floor. Sticking with that arm, I want you guys to feel that upper back activity. Keeping your shoulders out of your ears. You've got this, guys. Let's go 4, 3, we're adding on 2, 1 more. All right, bring it down. Now, as you row that arm up, you're gonna send the opposite leg out behind you. Bring everything back down to the floor. And again, reach and row. And make sure it's opposite arm, opposite leg, otherwise you will go toppling over. You've got it, guys. 3 and 2, 1. Come center. Sit back off your wrists for a moment. Give them a little shake. And we're gonna go right into the opposite side. So once again, just starting with that narrow elbow row. Pull up and back. Knees stay just right underneath you for the moment. A big breath with every row as we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Lower it down, and now we add in that opposite leg extension. Send that leg back and row. Everything comes down. Back and row. Down we go. Exhale. Inhale. Shoulders stay out of the ears. We've got 5, 4, woo, don't lose your balance there. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and go ahead, sit back. Shake out those wrists as needed. Roll the shoulders out, give yourself a moment to breathe. Alrighty, guys. We're coming down flat on our back. Keep your slightly heavier set of weights close by if that feels all right for you. You're gonna roll down however feels comfortable for you. Dumbbells are in the hands. Now, we're starting with your elbows wide. Make sure when you're holding the dumbbells, they're not collapsing into your chest, all right? You want nice, strong right angles at your elbows. On your exhale, press both arms up right over your chest. Let the dumbbells tap, and then inhale back down. Exhale up and tap. Inhale back down, and again. Checking that your wrists are nice and long here, guys. No broken wrists. Let's go. 4 and 3. We're adding on in 2. Hold it up. 1. Now, just one arm is going to come back down to the floor. Push it up, center, and then switch sides. And push. Swish. And push. And down. And up. You've got it, guys. Deep breaths into the ribs. Shoulders actively away from your ears. We'll go last 4 and 3. Last 2. Last 1. Press it up. Turn your palms to face into each other. Little challenge move here. Open the arms out wide to T. Don't let them touch the floor. Whoo, pull back up. Hello, pec muscles. Again, open, pull up. Try to keep those arms nice and long, all right? Feel that challenge of the weight going far away from you. Keep going. Inhale wide. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I think we've got last 3. Up, 2, up, 1 more, bring it up, slowly lower your elbows down and let the dumbbells rest down by your side. Nice job, guys. Lengthen out your spine here. We're gonna do 1 set of body weight bridges, and then we're gonna add on a little extra weight. But let's start pressing the arms down. Feet are in parallel, pretty close into your bum. You're trying to reach your arms towards the end of your mat. As you press your back down into the floor, squeeze your bum, peel your spine up off the ground, 1 vertebrae at a time. Open up your chest, and then roll yourself down, down, down. And reset at the bottom. And roll up. and roll back down. And repeat, roll up. Feel your glutes working here, guys. Dig your heels into the floor. You've got this. Dig the heels down and let your hips reach to the end of your mat. Trying to keep the knees parallel. Let's go. 3. And rolling through the spine. Almost like you're peeling your spine like a sticker up and off the floor. Let's go. Last one. Feel the glutes working. Roll it right back down. Pull your knees into your chest just for a quick reset. Because now we're going to do a flat back bridge, taking one of your dumbbells and holding it across your hips. Now you guys do not want to let go of this dumbbell lest it roll and smack you in the chin. So please keep a tight grip, because now we're going to do some flat back bridging. Feet are parallel, shoulders are grounded, keeping your nice long spine. Squeeze your bum and lift the hips and lower and lift and lower, and again we lift, lower. Now I encourage you guys, make sure your hands are connected to the dumbbell, but try not to hold any of the weight. All right, try to just keep it in place and let your hips take that extra weight. For 4 and 3, last 2, and last one. Hold it at the top. Can we do some pulses? Pulse, pulse, pulse. Dig those feet down. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down, down, down. Let your hips touch the floor. Take the dumbbell away and let's just do a quick rock side to side. Let the knees rock out. Make sure your dumbbells are out of your way. And go ahead, take a moment to breathe. I'm gonna do, oh good Lord, we're almost out of time. Okay, so with that, let's go into a little bit of core work. So just for a challenge, I'm gonna start by using one of my slightly heavier dumbbells. You guys are more than welcome to use whatever weight feels good for you. Take that dumbbell, hold it on each end, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Now, feel the back of your rib cage be heavy on the floor. Feel your shoulders pull down away from the ears as you reach your arms overhead. Feel your abdominals kick on. And then exhale, pull your arms back up towards the ceiling. And let's repeat. Inhale, reach. And exhale up. And again, inhale, reach. Exhale up. Keep going, reach long. And back up to the ceiling. We're gonna go 4 more. And then we add on. For 3, maybe you guys feel a bit of a shoulder stretch. Let's go 2. And let's go 1 more. Reach it up, pull back up to the ceiling. Now 1 foot at a time, bring your knees up to tabletop. If this is too intense for you, just keep your feet on the floor. But we're gonna repeat that series. Reach the arms up overhead. And pull back up. And again, reach. And pull back up. If you'd like to make this more challenging, as you reach over, arms overhead, shoot one leg long and away. Then pull everything back to tabletop, and then alternate legs. But your goal here is to try to keep the back of your ribs connected to the floor. Inhale and exhale. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. All right, keep the arms reaching to the ceiling. Shoot both legs long and drag them in. And both legs long, drag them in. And again, if you need to, ditch the dumbbell and just press your arms down by your sides. Reach and go for it for last 4 and last 3, last 2, and hold it out. Last one if you can. Challenge with some flutters. Challenge move for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull everything back into your chest. Ditch your dumbbell down, pull your knees in, take a breath, rock it side to side for a moment if you need to. Whew, that felt good. All right, guys, we're gonna go into one last little core bit here. Actually coming onto our side, because we haven't done much by way of the obliques yet today, and I do want to spend a little bit of time working through them. So let your legs go long to the end of the mat. Let your elbow sit right underneath your shoulder. Press that arm down. Now there are a couple options for how you do this side plank raise. You can go straight up into your full side plank right off the bat. Bing, bang, boom. If that is too intense, bend this bottom knee forward. Keep it grounded on the floor. You can always alternate between the two if you need to. But that's our move here, guys. Shoulder presses down, core zips in and up, ankles are stacked. Lift and slow lower. Lift, slow lower. And again, up and down with control. Up. You can always pop your arm down as well if you need the balance. Let's go 2 more. Get ready, we've got last one. Up, hold it, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo, lower down. Oh my goodness, that one even gets me. Go ahead, swing right around to the opposite side. The best cue I ever heard with that kind of movement is just do it with a smile, because it's never fun, but do it with a smile anyway. Alrighty, guys, lift up through the shoulder. Make sure your hips, your ankles, your knees are all stacked. Dig down through that bottom arm and lift using your obliques. And lower. And again, lift. Once again, always knowing that you can keep the bottom knee grounded to give you a little more support. Lift. I lost track. I think we're doing 3 more. We were going for about 8 here. Last 2. Hold it up. 1, and we pulse, pulse, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, lower down. Beautiful job, everybody. All right, take a moment. Shake out the arms, shake out the shoulders. We have done a lot of work on them. And I'll tell you what, we are going to end on a little cool down, laying flat on our back. Now, I encourage you guys to not skip the cool down, all right? It's so important. We don't just do them for fun. We do them because they are really good for your body after you've done a lot of intense strength work. Plus, let's be honest, it just feels so good. So go ahead, lay flat on your back for me. Lengthen one leg. Pull the opposite knee into your chest. Take a breath there. And then pull that knee cross body so you go into a deep corkscrew kind of rotation stretch. Let your shoulders stay grounded on the floor. Eyes can look wherever they feel comfortable. Pull your body back through center, and let's go ahead, switch. Lengthen the opposite leg. Pull into your chest. And whenever you're ready, start pulling that stretch, cross body. Take it like a little rotational corkscrew stretch. Oof, that feels good. And pull it back through center here, guys. Take a hold of your forearms, letting your feet just ground on the floor. Hold on to your forearms so your arms have enough room to fall up overhead. Let the shoulders stretch out. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. On an exhale, pull your arms back up, and now flip your forearm grip. So whatever you were holding before, opposite side for me. And then once again, let the arms fall overhead. See if that feels any different from right to left, front or back. Try to keep your rib cage grounded for me. On your next exhale, pull the arms back up to the ceiling. Roll onto your side, or however feels comfortable for you to come up to all fours. And we're gonna do a little cat-cow here. So you'll inhale, flip your tail up, lift your chest, look the eyes forward. Exhale, curl your spine, round it through, eyes to your thighs. And then again. Flip. And exhale. Let's go, 3. Exhale. 2. And we'll round for the last one. Bring yourself back through center and look over one shoulder to that hip. And then switch sides. And again, switch. And switch. Let's go, last 2. And last one. Bring yourself up through center. Go ahead, sit back on your hips, and you guys, we're gonna end with just a couple big breaths. Find yourself in seated, however is comfortable for you. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, and again, inhale. Exhale. Let's go, one more, inhale. And exhale, and you guys, that is going to be the day. Thank you all so much for joining me, as always. I hope you guys enjoyed today's workout. It was something a little different, definitely something a little bit more functional and just straight up strength oriented. I honestly find strength work so much fun, and I like to do it a little differently because the way I view strength work is strength for life. And so that doesn't always mean you need to be lifting the heaviest stuff. Sometimes it actually means lifting some moderately weighted stuff often and a lot of times and for a long period of time, because when you're walking home with your groceries, you're not necessarily carrying 80 pounds for 60 seconds. You might be carrying 10 or 15 pounds for 10 or 15 minutes. So I like doing strength work in these kind of longer flows. Helps build the endurance, your strength, your heart rate gets up, which is always a good thing. So I hope you guys found today's class to be fun. If you liked it, please drop it a like, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I am just about to update my entire March schedule on the live section. So I'll have 2 classes a week coming up all the way through March. But in the meantime, have a fantastic rest of your morning, evening, day, wherever you are. And I will see you guys again very soon. Bye, everybody.